All right, we're here with Eric Liu from Nvidia checking out two cool things. One, Guild Wars 2, and two, Guild Wars 2 in 3D using Nvidia 3D technology. Is there anything you can tell me about this?
Absolutely. Right here in the background you see, it's the only 103-inch 3D TV. It's basically the biggest 3D TV in all of US right now. And we were exclusively showing Guild Wars 2 this morning. And actually with Guild Wars 2, it's actually in 3D. We also have a 3D surround pod where it has 3 monitors in 3D and completely immersive. So something like that we're showing with 3D technology, all you have to get is a 3D kit, and you have to have an 8800 GT or above, and that's basically all you need to really have 3D. Oh, also you need a 120 hertz monitor. And of course you could buy this TV, which is 150 grand, but hey.
That's fine. That's fine. It's totally worth it. Best 150 grand I would ever spend that I don't have. If I can ask, what kind of games are supported? Is there a list of games?
Definitely. Go on our website. There's pretty much 500 or so games that we've tested, but there's a lot more that we've never tested that automatically works with our technology. Mini games, the most recent games, AAA titles like Mafia 2 is fully supported in 3D as well as 3D surround. Other games we're showing in the background as well. We have Civilization 5 that's coming out that's going to show off 3D as well. We have so many games that are just fully supported. I mean, even you look back and think, oh, Age of Empires is supported. Yeah. So tons of games.
You spoke my language when you said Civilization 5. I'm not going to lie, that's exactly where we're going next. Ballpark cost, let's say average guy out there, right. He's watching this, he wants to get a 3D game, he wants to see his games in 3D. How much would he have to drop? Not counting the 150,000.
So you're thinking about a 3D TV, you think, oh my God, it's like 3 or 4 grand, I can't afford it.
Yeah, easy.
You don't have to get a 3D TV. All you have to get is a 3D monitor, which these days you can get for about $200. It's only a 120 hertz monitor, and some people already have it. And then you have to get the 3D kit, which comes with the glasses and the emitter, which is right now $199. And then if you already have an Nvidia GeForce 8800 or above, it's automatically supported for our drivers.
So about $400 or $500, you're.
Of course, it's 4 grand, right?
Yeah, $500. You got some PC 3D. 5 grand. You have movies in which you need to buy the 3D version of the movie and then watch it on your 3D TV. And this upscale, I mean, 2D video games are now 3D with Nvidia technology.
It also supports 3D Blu-ray as well. We support movies
for a few $100. I love it. Thanks a lot, Eric.
Sure,
good talking with you.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right, let's go see Civilization 5. All right, so I just got out of a 20-minute presentation for Civilization 5, and I know a lot of you, like myself, were concerned that Civilization 5 might have been dumbed down, some sort of Civilization 4 light version of the game. Absolutely not the case. It may be more simple in interface, but it's much more involved in politics, faction, and war. The game is centered around a long-term plan, like you make faction with one person, you got to keep that person happy. You may have to exchange money with them early on for a reward later on in the game. That reward may or may not come. Maybe they'll get pissed at you halfway through the game and they'll turn and you get nothing. Now you're at war with no resources whatsoever. You really have to think about what you do. The same goes for the battle mechanic. You can't stack more than one platoon on one hexagon at a time, so you really got to think about where you move, and it is possible actually to enter a stalemate. If you don't have enough turns to go through the hexagon to get to the other side, you could have nowhere to go whatsoever. In the end, Civilization 5 comes out on the 21st of September this month. I'm gonna get it. Civilization's the only game that you can cook 12 hours and it seems like 3.5 minutes, so it's definitely on my get list. All right, so in the world of 3D, I think we found its sole purpose, the best purpose it could have been created for, and that's actually killing zombies in 3D. I just played Dead Rising 2 in 3D, learned a couple things. 1, killing zombies in 3D is more fun than 2D, and 2, the sledgehammer is still the coolest weapon in the game. And we're here at the Nintendo booth, the place where we can get a glimpse of Donkey Kong Country Returns. What we can't get a glimpse of is the 3DS. There is no 3DS here. Why is there no 3DS? That's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. There is no 3DS. Nvidia has 3D, I can go check that out. Nintendo, no 3DS. This is bullshit.